Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are continuing with our playthrough of 7th Citadel. So this is the final day of birthday vacation, and I wanted to end it off with a playthrough of 7th Citadel. Then it's back to work for me, but we'll see how this goes. So one correction from the last video that was pointed out, thank you so much for pointing that out. This is why I love the feedback. The constructive feedback in the comments, where it's more, whenever you meet a merchant, you have to get rid of 2 cards to choose to look at cards and then choose one, instead of where the verbiage was like, commit to keep one. It was really weird, the verbiage was, but it means the 2 cards that you commit are lost, and that comes back through. So thank you so much for that feedback. I really, really appreciate it. So I'll update that in the previous video with the person who told me that it was a good. So thank you so much, Mark. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Mark. Why is that hiding all the way over there? I thought I'd move that. That's weird. Yeah, thank you so much for becoming a member, Mark. Just make sure to join the crazy crew over, and we'll see how it goes. Hey, Mark. Oh, there's Mark. Hello, Mark. Hey, I'm not going to stay long. Don't want spoilers, but want to watch a bit during lunch. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Greg, what's going on? And, oh, you're egg hatched. You've been a member, right? Yeah, you're egg hatched. So, look, got my first milestone. I hope it's a great game today. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Matt. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So we're going to get into this playthrough. We're going to have a good time, and we'll see how we do. One of the things, because I didn't want to spoil it in that last one, but if you've made it this far, you've been like, okay, I'm just going to watch and see how it goes. My preference is not towards games that have like this chancy one-shot thing to try to win, right? There's more than one win scenario or ways to get to the goal. And I think the thing that fell off for me from the last one was that you had to find a merchant at a specific time. And I don't think it, from what I understand, and I've kind of read up and talked with other people who've already completed this entire Drums of Desolation, they said that it won't impact, it will impact your game, but if you play the rest intelligently, it won't impact your game. And I think, like, I felt meh about that one because it was, okay, I had to not find the merchant because there's only one merchant. And I had to find the guy before I even talked to the merchant. So it was like this weird percentage ratio chance of this scenario working out positively. But because it doesn't mean, oh, game over, you're done. It just means you weren't able to do this specific thing that could lead to potentially a helpful outcome. And I don't know what that means, but from what I've read, it's gotten some feedback about that specific one, but it's perfectly fine. All right. Other than that, I think I already said thanks to everybody, but just in case I didn't, thanks patrons, YouTube subscribers, and if you're not, just coming in to hang out. And may your eggs continue to hatch for members that are out there. Wait, we have to point intelligently? Yeah, I know. We're done. That's a no-win scenario for me. All right, let's get down to the table and get into this specific scenario and things that I will pay attention to going forward. I didn't mess up last scenario. I went back and I watched it. I didn't mess up the way that I thought I did. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to look for that symbol and therefore ruined it. No, I didn't mess up. It was fine, but we do need to pay attention to that stuff and then pay attention to looking for numbers, which is great. It's fine. You got an objective. We Gucci. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it wasn't, we got something, so we're good and we're fine. All right, let's get down to the table and continue with the playthrough. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we're going to continue with Drums of Desolation. So this is the 3rd scenario on Drums of Desolation, and it's a pretty shorter one, but we need to pay attention to the symbol. I'm going to zoom in on this so we can read it together, but I just want to make sure that whenever I'm pulling cards, because, running a stream is a lot different than just kind of being able to focus on this, because I got to focus on audio and all this other stuff. So if you're in chat and you see me miss something, point it out so I can stop, check it out. Don't say stop, say what I missed, and then I'll check it out. Okay, Let's zoom in. I think it's this one. Okay, so we're doing the Bindar seeds. So the introduction of it. So this is the introduction. Our goal. There's not even a story to it, right? It's just a conclusion that came up, and then poof, right over here to Bindar seeds, where it goes with the introduction. So return all cards with the keyword temporary on them. Unblock all of my hand cards. Shuffle all cards in the discard pile back into the action deck. And this one's a new one. Block all of the cards, so players blocks all of their cards with the keywords companion on them. And let's do that real quick. So first, see, I gotta open it back up to read. All right, so discard any card with temporary. So focus had temporary. And it says discard, right? Oh, return. So 150. So 150 is going to get returned. Then unblock all hand cards. All of these are Hope Reborn, so they're not hand cards that were blocked. Shuffle all the cards in the discard back into their action decks. I did that. That was a lot of cards to do, so I did it off screen. And let's shuffle our discard back into our deck. So we're going to shuffle this back up. And then block all our companion cards. All right. So let's do that. Shuffling. Travesty of justice. If you just let me shuffle the way I like to shuffle. All right. And block all. So we've got 3 cards with the companion keyword. We have companion, companion artisan, companion artist scholar. So it says blocks all of the cards with the keyword companion. So yoinka. The traveler, the apprentice, engineers, and bald. Blocked. Okay. And then let's get back to our story. All right. So the story goes, you have asked the community to consider how to quickly fortify the buildings in the camp in case the drums of desolation beat again. Larius, formerly a sower at the Citadel, speaks up. I know a former apprentice of Ninidazir who has settled in Fort Cutthroat with a large supply of seeds, possibly including Bindar. This necrodruidic vine is very hardy. It was once used to hold buildings together when the ground collapsed due to burrowers. It should also work in an earthquake. Our goal is speak to Ninidazir's former apprentice. He lives at Fort Cutthroat and may be able to supply you with some. Secondary, the tremors that shook the Citadel have destabilized the precarious balance that was established since the reversal. When you read the epilogue, if you have fewer than 5 built buildings, community morale will likely deteriorate. Well, we already know we have 5, so we're good. And then we're in the preparation phase, and we are at the Citadel. So we'll go through these, we'll go through the book, and we'll set it up. But first, when we're in the preparation phase, we get to look at this card. Yay! Alright, so this card says, ooh, my glasses are foggy. In the times that preceded the War of the Worms, oh my god, I can't see. Hold on. I was like, I cannot see. And my glasses just turned completely foggy. So, I can't read any of that, so I'm going to try to clean my glasses real fast. If y'all are watching me, so I'm dropping stuff. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you're probably all reading it, and I'll read it for myself in a bit. So, enjoy the read while I clean my glasses. It's like I looked up and everything's blurry. Okay. Cool. Okay, in the times that preceded the War of the Worms, Gaterlock went into rebellion against Kel, whose homogeny is no longer tolerated. This this cut Galderock ties with the rest of the Protectorate for nearly 60 cycles years. Only rare bits of information of uncertain reliability have circulated about Gadalarock. Has the city-state renowned for its arcanum and the mages trained there managed to protect itself from the burrowers? With its magic, you send a small group of emissaries there to find out. During the preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel, flip this card and read the dialogue whose number can be seen in the top left corner. Right. 80. Okay. We look for a passage through the Canyon of Regrets. Yikes. But it seems that it no longer exists, so we made a detour through the mire to the bloody plain where it took all our willpower not to stray from the path into the sharp-edged grass. Once past the ruins of the Amber Tower, we reach a bend in the crossing river. Many huge turnips grow there. I got a lot of turnip stuff. Okay. And they seem harmless. So far, the journey had been smooth, and we thought we would reach Gadalarock by the evening. This was without counting on a phenomenon that prevented us from going further. Every time we went towards the city, the wind gained in intensity, making stones fly about at an amazing speed, as if it were trying to push us back. As you can see, we never managed to reach our goal. However, as this phenomenon is obviously magical, it is likely that the mages of the city-state survived the conflict. I hope that the next team you send there will have better luck. If this is your first time reading this dialogue, gain a knowledge. And we're going to read about Gadalarock. So we're going to gain a knowledge. We're getting smarter. All right, let's see Gadalarock. A city-state located south of the Sunset Mountains, renowned for its mages trained in the Arcanum. Since rebelling against the Kel Protectorate, the city has isolated itself. Its arcanists have proven powerless in the fight against the burrowers. So, Kel Protectorate. Because Yogi taught me to look for this. Kel has long been a city-state like any other. Thanks to its central geographical position and its unrivaled military power, it gradually developed a hegemonic policy considering the other states as its vassals. While most of them do not mind, Gadalarock ended up opposing this in an eventual rebellion that saw its mages clash with the Kellian Iron Legions. It was during this conflict that the Worm Masters made their appearance. When your knowledge score is 10 or higher, our knowledge score is 9. We're 1 away. But when it is 10 or higher, we'll read 598. Okay. So then we read Gadalarock. Let's look at the Worm Masters. The Worm Masters are the name given to the person or people who led the Burrowers in their attack on the Kel Protectorate during the War of the Worms. In order to bring it to submission, their identity remains a secret, and it is not known what has happened to them since the reversal, or even if they are still alive. Okay, so then we got worms. That's not in here. Okay. Cool. So we're close. We're close. But then we do... So this is our new locale. There's a magic tornado, huge turnips. Everybody likes that. Crossing a river, Amber Tower ruins. And I'm just scanning this for any numbers. Okay, I don't see any, so this will go on the map. Here. Okay. Then we are going to do our usual upkeep. During the preparation phase, gain 1 combat, 1 defense, so we're at 7. Gain 1 production, we're at 3. Gain a knowledge, that'll put us at 10, so we are at 10, so it says when we reach 10, because we have the whole Kel Protectorate nonsense. Read 598. The game's gonna get harder. Because that's how it works with me. 598. During the War of the Worms, Tiberic III succeeded his father as the head of the Protectorate. He died on the day of the reversal. In the collapse of the old palace, disputes over his succession led to the creation of the Council of the Four, which now rules with what remains of Kel. Okay, so we got to look up reversal and Council of Four in Kel. Reversal. This unexplained event, which occurred nearly a cycle ago, was responsible for the collapse of the Necrodruid Ninidazir's Citadel. Many view the reversal as the official end of the War of the Worms, which they attribute to the death of the main player in the conflict. Necrodruids on one side, Worm Master on the other. But these are only suppositions. More pessimistic people see the reversal as a simple lull in the conflict. Okay. Alright. So we got a lot of stuff to do here today. Because that was the Kel Protectorate. But the Purveyors, a mysterious group that engaged in various dubious activities, including supplying the citadels with slave gardeners during the War of the Worms. For dozens of cycles, Kel has turned a blind eye to the kidnappings and other abuses the Purveyors have committed to achieve their ends. What has happened to them since the reversal is unknown? Well, we do know on 521. Rumor has it that working with the Necrodruids did not prevent the Purveyors from collaborating with the Worm Master. Some suspect that many Purveyors would now be infiltrated in various communities of the Collapsing Lands, carrying out missions set by their hierarchy, some of which would last several cycles in order to develop their influence and to infiltrate any form of emerging power. It is reported that a secret code system allows them to communicate with each other in total discretion. Cool. Okay, and our knowledge needs to go up a little bit higher for us to talk more about the Blue Giants. But we have to look up Council of Four. The governing body of the city-state of Kel, made up of 4 counselors, each from one of the great families of Kel. Okay. It's great to learn, because knowledge is power. So let's see. All right, so we did that one. Now we come here. It says market. During the preparation phase, if you are at the Citadel, one player takes a 149 card, a barter card, and each player may return 2 cards with the keyword barter to take a 199 item card. So first, it says and. So first, we'll grab a 149 card, and then we could take a 199 card from that. So these are all the 149s right here. So give a good shuffle. All right, and then we'll grab you because that looks fun. All right, what do we get? What do we get? We got a mirror. A small, finely crafted mirror that has so far resisted breakage. So it's fragile. It's that. We do have a barter provision that is a sack of grain, but I plan to use that. We're going to get some sheep in this bad boy. So I'm actually going to take this into my hand and see if we find any others, we'll deal with what that is. But we'll just keep this in our hand for right now. We're going to get some sheep today. All right, what else we got? We got the smithy. So we can, if you are at the Citadel, one player can take a Gladius. Our players collectively unblock up to 2 cards with the keyword weapon and armor or shield. We're good. We have the plant mechanisms. What we can do for this one is we can unblock an apprentice engineer without losing life. And then we can leave him at the Citadel if we choose to check off a box. If you do, check 1 box on the building's leaflet. When this building gets destroyed, banish it. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to reblock leave him at the Citadel, which means blocking him. And I'm putting an X on the pens. Yeah, because it says check one box on the building page of the Citadel leaflet. So they're going to build the pens for me. And I just need one more if I get a Hope Reborn. I'll use that to go to the sheet to build the pens fully. Then I'm going to go get the sheep and bring them to the pen. That's the plan. Okay, I think that is it for here. Cool. Okay, what else we got? For this scenario, ground shiver is 3. Set all life counters back to 0, then each character receives the following. For a solo game will go to 40 points. So we'll go to 40. Okay. Each player draws 2 cards from the action deck to form their starting hand. Boop, boop. So we've got Intimidation and Reflect. Oh, I didn't want this one in my hand. Immediately after this is revealed, you may shuffle 1 card you just revealed back into the action deck if you had not drawn it. And that's throwing it out there to discard it, which that sucks. I did not want to lose Reflex like that. Okay. Each player may unblock some of their cards with the keyword companion. For each one, they lose 2 life. Nope. Return all Hope Reborn cards. I'll be out without companions today. These are the 99s. Remember to look up your side quests, the cards in the world map, and effects of your buildings. Okay. Oh, we did have a side quest. Right. Yes, we did. 409. 409. Tick, 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 tick. One of the few farmers not in bed looks wearily at you as you enter the room. The whole hamlet is stricken with the same disease that started after the reversal, when half our houses were swept into the crevasse. At first, it was just a bad case of fatigue, but recently the illness has gotten worse. 2 of ours died a few days ago. Black sap. What's happening to us? He says before another coughing fit. Write down the poison hamlet. 409 on the side quest page of the leaflet and return. Okay, so we read 409. We did that. How do we start? I guess we have to find what's going on to start that side quest? I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't give much up. After the following, apply the following effect any number of times. If your production score is 2 or higher, yeah, I have 3, -2 and fortify 1 building by circling their names. Okay, so okay. It's that card you didn't read right last time. It's fine. Okay. -2, and then we get to fortify a building. Let's fortify this guild. This thing we just built. Let's fortify you. So we'll circle that. We did the smithy last time, so we're going to do this one. I can ignore it until I stumble onto it again. Okay. I'll probably stumble onto it again, but yeah. Okay, you set off without delay and eventually reach Fort Cutthroat. Okay, our symbol for this one, is going to be, come on, focus. There we go. Is that. Looks like a pepper. So our symbol is that pepper for this one. It's the seed. And you set off without delay and eventually reach Fort Cutthroat. So now we have to put a 195 card into play. Each player places their figure onto it. Okay. And then stop here until we hit the epilogue. Stop here. You may stop reading from now and place the booklet here. You may save the game as long as the bookmark is here. When the game invites you to read the epilogue, read it after removing the bookmark. Okay. Throw that over there. Put the pen over here. put the sheet over here. That's my hand. We'll fold this up. Throw you over there. 195, right? 195? Yeah, 195. The terrain slopes gently down to a small fort that rises high enough to observe the area from its arrow slits. Yes, our objective, you're right, Yogi, because I do go down rabbit holes. So we need to speak to Ninidazir's former apprentice. He lives at Fort Cutthroat and may be able to supply you with some of the Bindar seeds. Okay. So this is our new, and we are looking for numbers, right? So I'm about to lean on this bad boy. Any numbers that you all see, any numbers whatsoever. What's up here? What are these? What's that? What's all this? Looks like question marks. Yeah, I don't see jack. Okay. I don't see any numbers, so I don't know if you do. All right. And I think... Nope, it's not that one. Nope, it's not that one. Is it this one? All right, we'll start here. We'll start here and expand out if we need to. Let's go. All right, so I have to expand out to start to this, and then we'll do a 5 and 2 8s. Our ground shiver is 3, and we need to just burn through our deck constantly to find this person. Right, so we need to check out the fort for sure, because that's what that looks like. There's a 5 there. $10 cards, jeez. Shuffle these up. I'll put one here, one here. And we start there. All right. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to spend 1 to deal with that. We don't need any successes. It's an energy drain. We'll put that in this card. And we're pulling 255. And there's 255. We got a little pepper. So that's the one that we have to pull. So having reached the foot of the fort, you notice how massive the building is. It seems to have been spared by the burrowers. You may not take the following action if a character has the apprentice card. Oh, because if we have the apprentice, we don't need to do it. I understand. Okay. And everyone would have to take a handle action. You knock on the heavy door, read 191, which is what we're going to do. So I'll put that over there. And we will read 191. We do not have the apprentice card. Nope. Okay. Because we don't need to come back here. 191. A few moments later, a small hatch opens. "What's your business?" an inquisitive voice asks. "I come from Ninidazir's Citadel on the advice of Larius, who set up our community there." "Ah, you're from the Citadel? Unbelievable. Wait. I'm going to unlock this." The door opens, revealing an old man accompanied by a large, horned... It's supposed to be a hound, I guess? Who glares at you with a growl. His lips curled up. So that place of death has become a refuge? I know the Citadel well. I worked for the Necrodruid there for many cycles. I was his best apprentice. I had a bright future ahead of me until I was exposed to spores in the sacred grove, which caused me to suffer severe memory loss. Who are you again? No, I'm just kidding. A moment of inattention that cost me dearly because, having become useless to my master, I was dismissed. So then I live alone in Fort Cutthroat with my faithful Rocky and hardly venture beyond Raptorwood. He says, patting his animal's head. You tell of your adventures as well as the life of the community from the reversal to the earthquake. The man points to the large cracks in some of the walls. The fort also shook, and I fear that it will not hold out forever. By the way, Larius told me that you have a way to strengthen the buildings of our camp for the next tremor. He mentioned bindar seeds, among other things. Ah, yes, indeed. Why didn't I think of that before? I should still have enough seeds to reinforce the fort and a few other buildings. With the right ritual, they can produce extremely resistant woody vines that can strengthen any building. But they are becoming rare and, as a result, valuable. I don't intend to part with them unless... He pauses for a moment to think before resuming. Do you have a library or an academy at the Citadel? I would love to share my knowledge there, at least the things I can remember. If an academy and or library is built by... Damn it. The one thing I was thinking of building after the pens. So, if an academy and or library is built on the buildings page of the Citadel leaflet, we could tell the truth. Or if neither an academy nor library are built on the buildings page of the Citadel, we can tell the truth or lie. I'm going to tell the truth and just says, unfortunately, no. So I said, so tell the truth. Unfortunately, no. Read 3-7. I should lie to this. Absolutely. We would be delighted to have you there. So let's read 377. I'm going to be a sucker and tell the truth. 377. Ugh. I hate being a good person. Sometimes. Why can't I be a bastard? All right, so here we go. In that case, I would rather save these bindar seeds for a more noble cause. He glances at you suspiciously. And don't even think about stealing them from me or taking them by force. I've collected hundreds of different seeds that are stored here. You wouldn't stand a chance of identifying which ones are the right ones. He looks determined. You have no choice but to lie to him, hoping that the community will get busy erecting new buildings. So, I guess I was supposed to lie. That is what the chat is for. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, so it says, you have no choice but to lie to him, hoping that the community will get busy erecting new buildings. That is, they are built but not yet usable. They can really be considered an academy and a library when we finish making the furniture and identify the people who can teach in them and the books needed for learning. Your lie is bold, but the apprentice seems so motivated that it has a chance to work. During the results step of the following action, if your knowledge score and or influence score is 5 or higher, oh yeah it is, we gain a success. So we need to do this test, which is a speech test. We need 4 successes. We can only do 3 cards. If we win, we read 366. If we lose, we do 388. All right. So let's get ourselves a better zoom out here. So we need 3 cards and we need 4 successes. This would have been amazing. Do we have anything that helps with speech? I bet you it's one of these people. Yep. Bald. Bald helps with speeches. Jerk. Okay. So what can we do? Let's see if we have anything else that helps with speeches. Look at all our stuff. I got great stuff for fighting. I can fight like nobody's business. You. Speeches? No. What about this? After rolling a die, you may discard this to re-roll it. However, you must accept the new result. That's for food and cooking, grain, and this stupid mirror. And what about you all? Nope. nope, and nope. All right, so I'm on my own. All right, I'm on my own. Why did it end this way? Okay, so let's see what we can do. I need 4 successes on 3 cards. We're gonna go. I gotta go big because I feel like this is story heavy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna do 7 cards. 7 cards. So that's 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can only do 3 cards, right? Yeah. All right, let's see if we can make this work. You can't work. You two might be able to. That's 3. I just need +1. That's all I need. Let's see, what can you do? Immediately after this is revealed, you may shuffle 1 card you revealed back into the action deck. So we will do that to discard that card at some point. We have, oh, we do have the bonus. Thank you, Yogi. Yep, we do have the bonus. You're right, because my knowledge is 10 or is 5 or higher. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then the extra one which makes 4. Oof. But I still want to get this in the discard, so I am going to do this to get it in the discard, which means immediately after this revealed, you may shuffle 1 card you revealed back in your action deck. Let's do anticipation. Back in the action deck. We have the knowledge bonus. So that'll be a score for the win. And then put all these back into discard. We succeeded, so let's go to 366. Great news! Places of knowledge are of the utmost importance. A civilization without culture is like a plant without water. It always dies. Well, let me get my things ready and we can set out for the Citadel. You'll need me if you want the Bindar plants to grow quickly. Torn between relief and anxiety, you dread the moment the apprentice realizes the deception. If building an academy and a library wasn't your priority before, you'll have to do something about it right away. So take cards 101, 102, 103, and 104. 101, 102, 103, 104. Take a 318 card. There's only 1 through 18 cards. Okay. And return to dialogue book. Let's see what we've won. "101. Objective A. 102. I'm assuming 2. 103. 3. 104. 4. And then 318. The apprentice follows you, carrying the precious bag of Bindar seeds. He regularly raises his eyes to the sky with obvious concern. Are you afraid of the rain? You finally ask him. The rain? No. But the birds, yes. I don't know why, but they are very fond of Bindar seeds. And those stupid red birds. The last time I harvested them, several birds were so aggressive that they even attacked me. I had to abandon my basket to them before taking refuge in the fort. Doubtful you chose to remain silent so as not to offend. The apprentice. When you become unconscious, discard this. If this gets discarded or blocked, you should return to the Citadel. Take a 128 card. So, moving penalties. During the consequence step, take a 13 card to try your luck. If you are jinxed, take a 329 card. So this is how we're going to lose the seeds. Awesome sauce game. But we've got... So I'm assuming we have 4 seeds. That's what these are. And based on every time we move, it will determine what's going to happen. I don't know where we are. So, did I find where we are on this map? So if we reveal birds, it's going to be a problem. Crap, I should have done 313. Yeah, I don't know where Fort Cutthroat. I know that name. We've run across that name before. We've run across Fort Cutthroat before. We got the Hamlet, the Rookery Gorge, Kel's Column, Abandoned Inn, Citadel, Strange Slab, the Great Sea, Herbalist, Old Cemetery, the Mire, Crossing River, Wormholes, Bloody Plains, Huge Turnips. Where is that? We could be south of everything. Isn't it by the Crossing River? I mean, only one direction has the lower ground shiver, right? I mean, that's north, but I'm trying to remember. We're going to head north. I just got to spend freaking 7 cards to do it. We're going to head north, but I know we've been here before. Like, I know we've been told where this thing is. It's Huge Turnips are by the cross. Amber Tower Ruins. That might be it. Ooh, that might be it. So if you look here, that one right there, you see where it says Amber Tower Ruins? That might be where we are. So if I head this way, I could have headed to this one, but there are birds around this area. So I think we should go north and see what we find. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 to reveal. Sadly. Sad face. Look at all. Oh, God. Jeebus. Okay, let's see what we're talking about. We haven't moved yet. We're just revealing awful things. You hear a muffled scream and soon discover a woman held against a tree trunk by twisted branches. The fortunate woman appears to be exhausted after struggling in vain. The bones at her feet leave little doubt as to her fate. You think you can save her from this trap, provided you approach without alerting the tree. So we can test a... That's a collar. This isn't hunting. Looks like a collar. Yeah, it's not hunting. I don't know what that is. Let me keep looking here. A something action. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not sure. We could test an action. You reach the trunk and carefully release the prisoner from her restraints. -5 cards. I don't know if I want to do this. I lost a lot of my success cards. And I'm already at the point where I might have to heal. So... but she might be helpful. Damn me. Damn me to hell. Be stealthy or hide. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know what to do. And immediately take this action again, ignoring one success taken into account. Or banish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, oh, it's locked. It's locked. You're right. I didn't see the lock red. Oh, 3 stars on 2 cards. I didn't see the locked red. I thought it was just, I didn't see that. I suck today. Okay, so... No, we don't have anything there. We don't have anything to improve that, so I think we gotta tell her to kick rocks. Yeah, I could just banish it, but I'm burning cards. I tell you what, I'm just gonna tell her to kick rocks. We're just gonna ignore this. If you would rather go on your way, banish it. Oh, man. No matter what, it's just worth the try, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 4 cards and see what we can do. 4 cards. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. That is awesome. 3 stars on 2 cards. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, it's 2 cards, right? So we can only commit 2 cards and we need 3 stars. So take 1 49 card and a 62 card and then banish this. Okay. Guess Destiny wants to save her. I know, right? I will take this one and a 62 card. Okay. And banish this card. So this card will be banished. You are banished. All right, 49 card. I mean that if you failed, you would be discarding 9 cards instead of 0 for banishing no attempt. Yeah. A glimmer of hope. That's our 3rd glimmer of hope. I could try to build this thing before he gets there. I got 62. Thank you for your help. Now I can get back on the road to Kel. I hope to get a job at the dispensary. I run a community in the ancient Citadel of Ninidazir. Your knowledge would be valuable to us. Why not? After all, it doesn't matter where I work as long as I can heal people. Oh, are you a healer? For every 2 cards you choose and discard from your hand, gain that symbol. And if we have to mend, we get the boost. She is a scholar. What luck? What luck? Good people. What luck? Okay, so we gotta discard these. Wow, that worked out. Okay, let's replace this with 184. We have to see where we are. I need to see where we are. Gigantic spongy flowers spread out between the trees, expelling blackish spores from time to time. I've never seen this card a day in my life, but there's a 2 pointing up, so that's where I'm going to go. I've never seen this card a day in my life. All right, so there we go. And I think we resumed here. Yeah. So we've got a 5. And we've got a 2. So 2s, we're just going to keep on keeping on. And go up again. Shuffle these up, draw a random 2, put it up there. And now we have to zoom out to normal view. So we can actually look at that one. We haven't moved yet, so we have to move. This thing says that we need to check and try our luck, and if we're jinxed, bad things happen. So we need to spend 1 card to move. We can keep it in our hand. I will. It's an improvise. And then we need to test 13s. I'm just going to keep those out going forward. So we'll just keep these out going forward. Because every time I move, I got to test one of these. So I'll do you. I'll put you over here from now on. And let's see how we're looking. Damn it. Old Cider always said, bad luck is like a fly on a dung heap. It takes its time before it leaves you in a piece. Immediately after this is revealed, discard all of your cards with the keyword blessings. I don't have any. Let's see. The next time you make this... Okay, so it says I have to take a 329 card. So we might fail this right away. There's three 329 cards. And we'll keep these out as well, because I think we're going to lose this scenario. So it's a weakness and it's temporary. The next time you must take 1 or more 13 cards to try your luck. Don't. Instead, consider that all cards you have taken are jinx cards, and then discard this. So I'm going to fail this twice. Basically, that's what this says. I'm going to fail this twice. Okay, the birds swoop down on you, cawing loudly. You try to protect the seeds and their carry as best you can. You may discard a sack of grain to create a diversion. If you do, take a 99 card and return this. And I will, because I do have a sack of grain right here. I will discard it to the past to create a diversion. If you do, take a 99 card and return this card. So return that over here. This means I'm going to auto-fail once again, but I take a 99 card, which is a Hope Reborn card. Okay. Do I have to build the library? It says the library or the academy, right? That's what he was looking for, that we lied to him about. I think that's what we lied to him about, 191. Is it library or academy? Or... because I could build the academy. If an academy and or a library is built. The academy costs... Hey, thank you, Strummaker, for subscribing. The academy costs 2. So I can immediately spend this Hope Reborn card to check off a box. And that box is a construction symbol here. That construction lets me check off the academy. And then we block this, right? Check one symbol off and block this. Yep, then we block this. So if we get one more, I want one more Hope Reborn card, I can build the academy, and then our lie is true. Okay, so we did not lose anything. We're good. We moved here. All right, first let's take a look. Oh, nasty shiny. Nasty, nasty shiny. Let's put these over here. Nasty, nasty glare. I need to figure out how to diffuse that light. All right, so this actually we can do without spending any cards. Let's take a look and see what we find. Oh, come on, game. Fatigue overcomes you. You stop and take a few moments to breathe and take stock. One exhausted character must... I'm not exhausted. At all. During the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this. During the draw step, you may not draw more than 3 cards. We need 2 successes. We do have something to help with that. I saw it somewhere. I saw it. 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 Where did I see it? I thought we had something to help with that. Lots of strength-based stuff. It's this, but we'd have to find that plant. Oh, sorry. Sorry, good people. I always forget to do this so we can look for numbers. I think that's the plant. Does that plant look like this? I think it does. I think it does look like that. So during one of those tests, I get 2 successes. I think that's that plant. Being 62, you probably need all the light. I wish I looked this good at 62. Oh yeah, I said it. This doesn't happen by happenstance. But I think that's that plant. So that means I get 2 successes just off the gate on this test. I'm not going to draw a single card and just pass it. Yeah, I'm not going to draw a single card and just pass it. And I don't have to discard crap. What happens when I use this? Ooh, my hand just shook. You may not apply the following effect unless this plant can be seen. It doesn't say discard it, so I get to keep this. It does not say discard. And let me know if you see any numbers on there. Oop, the book. Yeah, I don't see any numbers, but if you do, let me know. So I'm not going to draw any cards, and I get 2 successes. So let's see what happens while y'all are looking at that. So now, so it says, now is not the time to be disheartened. If I had 2 flags, I would get 3 cards back from discard. And then you may choose 1 card in your action deck or discard pile and add it to your hand. Not Jack of all trades. Onward would not be bad. Arcane knowledge might be fun. This, yeah, it says or discard pile. It's fighting. You may discard this card to during the gear up step to apply. Yeah, determination. Boom. I'll take that. All right, so add it to your hand, and then we replace this card, so this card gets discarded, and we add a 184. There is no 184. Wait, was that? Oh, this is one. God damn it. I mean, not 184, 122. Jeez. 122. A high cliff dominates the Great Sea, which has engulfed the eastern part of the mire. Okay, we've been here before. Okay, alright, we've been here before. We gotta go that way. But what's up with the birds? Does something happen with the birds? And this says 188's on here as well. But we gotta move there to find it. So yeah, there's a 188 there, but I think that was that satchel. But we need to go that way. I know that. So this is going to be a game where we're going to slide this over. Slide this over. Because we're going that way. We're going that way and up. On our tile, did we do... Not yet. I haven't moved. I haven't moved yet. I'm just trying to get my bearings on where I am. Yeah. No, we haven't done our free looky-loo yet. I just wanted to see where are we. So There's something to be said for this, too. I'm trying to remember, like, I think that's a fast travel to the Citadel? Anyway, let's do our free look. 232. There's something about that tower from our second game. I'm trying to remember what it does. That tower, I think, is a fast travel, maybe? You move carefully through the undergrowth, keeping away from any vegetation that seems dangerous. Ooh, our medic can help us with this one. Okay, so as you delve deeper into the vegetation, you feel a sharp pain carried by the wind. A leaf of a gilla tree, sharp as a sword, has cut your arm. So we have to do medical. If you have a spool of thread, we just need one success, but I do not. I did a long time ago. So we need 3 successes. So bad things can happen. But we've got our medic who gets to... That's not chained. But she does give us this, that if we draw 2 flags, we gain 1 success. And we need 3 successes. Anything else with medical? We have a determination that can give us 1 success straight up. So that means that we'd need 2 successes and or 2 flags. Anything else? That plant's... Oh, that plant is here. This plant is here. And for medical, we gain... Okay, we're good. We're good. We're solid. Alright, so... That plant is on this location where we are, which means for medical, we discard 2 less cards, but we gain 2 successes. And determination can give us our 3rd. However... I wonder if I should just burn it here. Burn the determination here. Because I'll need it for when I fail the stupid jinx crap again. What do I want to do? Don't get too good to use... Don't get too good to use Syndrome. Just draw 2 cards or something. Alright. I'll draw 2 cards, and worst case scenario, we've got a success. So we just need 1 success on these 2 cards. There you go. 2. And then we've got the 2, that's 4. We're fine. So we're good. You managed to stop the bleeding. Cool. So we're good. We're good. So that is that card that happened. All right. So we got to move. Let's we got to go. We're going north. How much cards do I have left? I have 3 cards left. I gotta deal with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's lose 10 health to heal up, and then we'll subtract 2 cards because we're still injured. That did not go away. Actually, now that the medic's here, I can try to get rid of that card. Shoot, I should have tried to get rid of that card. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. I could have done a test with the medic. That would have had me do 2 cards. That's 1 success. I can make that 3 cards and keep 1 in hand and discard improvise. That injured's going to suck us dry, so we need to get rid of this. Alright, we'll deal with that in a second. I should have done that first. Alright, come on. Come on. We lose 2 cards. Frickin' hell. And we go down to 30. Okay. All right. So we could try to get rid of that, which will need 4 successes. We can use her. We can use this. And we can use this. That's our potential to get rid of that card. I'll take care of it as we get closer to Citadel. Let's move. So we got to lose a card. Another amazing card to not lose, which we move here. We need to test 13s. Okay. Lady Luck's on our side, so we're okay. Oh, wait, sorry. Nope. We failed. We failed. The next time you must take 1 or more 13 cards to try your luck. Don't. Instead, consider it a fail. Consider that all your cards you should have taken are your jinx cards and discard this. So that's discarded. Then I have to take this. Now let's see what we're dealing with. The birds swoop down on you, cawing loudly. You try to protect the seeds and their care as best you can. So I don't have a sack of grain. If you do, take a 99 card and return this. Otherwise, we need to do this crap, which is a dodge or a run flee. 7 cards, 5 successes. We need... Okay, so we need to... We have a rondelle that we can use for dodge. Doesn't really help. It gives us shields. That doesn't mean crap. I'm not taking any damage, so you're not going to help me. Any other dodge cards? Nope. I'm no longer on the place where I can use this. Or that, or that, or that. Stick for balancing, or a fighter's potion, we're not fighting. Gambler's boon, J-Fig mirror, nothing. Yeah, I'm about to bum rush the Citadel for sure, but my problem is I need to pass this check. Alright, so I think that's where we need to deal with this. We'll have those two. I know somebody's like, you don't have to commit right now. I know. This is how my brain works. So we're going to do a dodge. We can make 4 for 4. And I think that's probably the best. Otherwise, we're burning 7 frickin' cards. And the 2 needs to go here. So let's see. And I know a bird's gonna be there too, which is the bad part. 7 cards, 7 cards, 7 cards. Or 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing 6 cards. Let's see how we do. We don't even have to spend them. Boom. Done and done. Don't even have to spend them. Don't get the key. We can only do 3 cards. We don't even have to spend them. There's our 4. We're good. Done and done. It's weird. I think the dodge is better than the run because if you draw like 5 cards. Yeah, that's right. That's what I did. Yeah. So faced with resistance, the attackers finally fly off. I get to keep one and take a 49 card and return this. I think a 49 card's a Glimmer of Hope. Yes, it's Glimmer of Hope. So we need one more to gain a Hope Reborn card, which then we'll use to build what we need. But we get to keep one card in hand, so let's not throw these out just yet. Fortitude actually is probably the way to go because it stops us from discarding cards when foolish things happen. And I think that'll work. And that's the 4 for our hand size. All right. And return this. Okay. All right. We'll have to discard one card to do the 281. I think this was a fast travel slot, wasn't it? Screw it. Let's do it. One card, which is spare no effect, to do 281. At the foot of a ruined tower, a sign reads Stone Heap 36. Unfortunately, a chip in the stone makes the rest of the inscription illegible, and you cannot know just how far you are from the city-state. Any character may apply the following effect for the terrain card this is attached to, or from a terrain card adjacent to it. Immediately after this is revealed, if no character has any card with the keyword weakness, take a 49 card. I do, so I can't. And if we have to do either one of those tests, that'll help us. Okay, so that goes here. We were supposed to do something. This one. The 188 card, which is the satchel bag thingy. But we shouldn't have to do that again. But let's grab it just in case. Which is this thing. And there you go. Okay. So one of them is a hard move card, and I think it is this one. But we can look at this one since our ground tremor is 3 for free. You discover the ruins of a building. It used to be a coaching inn, judging by the rusty plate that still hangs, showing a galloping horse. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, we could do a search. You eventually find a valuable object. You see something? You see something? Okay. Y'all see a number? Not on this. Yeah, the other card I did the search. Oh, you meant on this one. On the reveal. Yeah, this is the revealed one. This one. You mean this one? Yeah, I'm going to check it out. I just usually do the, before I do what's on the card I'm on, I do the other card. That's kind of been my MO. So if you see me moving off without, then give me that look up thing. I usually do these cards before I do what's on the card. I'm not going to search this. I don't want to. No. So discard this. We're going to go on our merry way. Okay, let's take a look at 192, which is the free one. Yeah, I usually just kind of say, okay, what are we looking at? Then let's come back to our card and see what we can see. The only 192 one is the foot. So we can't draw that. So it's not for us to search. Yeah, the only one is the 192 one, which is the foot, which was the satchel. There's no other 192 card. So we can't draw the foot one. It's not part of our scenario. So it's kind of a wasted card. That was over here. So let's do 145. On a... And this is the one where the guy was here. The guy was here with the foot one. I'm going that way. That way. And then up. Because if I go up, I think that's where another bird is, and it stops my movement. But we can look at that when we get there. Hey, Steve, don't get lost. So I think, yeah, I think we're going to go this way and then up. And we should be good. And I looked for any numbers, and I remember the guy was in the bushes, and he's not there anymore, so I don't have to do that. So there's a 2 and a 2. Okay, so we're going to move, spending 1. Then we got to test to see if Lady Luck is on our side or if we're jinxed. Do the birds do something, or is it just trigger on the companion? When you become during the consequence, it just says it's just a trigger on the companion. Yeah, it's just a test. It's just a test. The birds don't do anything just yet. Yeah. All right. Good or bad luck? Cool. Lady Luck's on our side, so we don't have to pull a card. And we move. Okay, I remember that's where the guy was in the bushes when we were there before. So remember, before we do anything on this card, let's look over here for 2. For free. You have a sudden intuition and feverishly inspect your belongings. You suspect something is missing during following action. The active player is whoever reveals this. If you are confused, I'm not confused, I'm just injured. We need to get 2 successes on that pass. The plant is not there, sadly. Because that would have been an instant 2 successes. Yeah. Sorry, what did I miss? Yes, correct. All right, so... So I need 2 successes. Can anyone help me with that? You're my die roll helper. No. Everything else is for fighting. Fighting or digging or some strength-based thing. You would be great if the plant was there. And it's not. Nope, it sure is shooting it. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so oh, here we go. Intuition. Look at the top 3 cards of your action deck, then put each of them back either on top or at the bottom of your deck and block this card. And it doesn't cost us anything to do it, but we have to do this test. I can do intuition and gear up. Set my cards, then do the test. So I can do that. And I think I will to block that card. It really wasn't going to help me anyway. So let's do that in that order. We're going to gear up with intuition. Top 3 cards. Oh, and what do we need? 2 successes. So these 2 can go on top. You can go on the bottom. And then we return them on the top and the bottom in any order. Yep, because that'll give me 1 success for the next game, and that's perfect. Bink. And then we block this card. Then we do the test, and I'm only going to pull 2 cards, which is what we need because we know that's there, which succeeds. You think back to the shrub you passed a few moments ago. As you stride towards it, you see it come to life and throw something to the ground. You pick it up, your belongings, and tear off a leaf in retaliation. So we get to keep 1 card in hand if we want and take a 150 card. I don't have a 150 card. Which means I've already picked up a 150 card. So, let's see. One of these is a 150 card. Or the 150 card has been blocked. Not blocked, but you know what I mean. Nope, those are 50s. Banished. Let's see if the 150 has been banished. Nope. Where's the 150 cards? Discarded? Nope. Blocked? Not blocked. Glimmer of Hopes are 49s. 104s. 3s. Okay. I'm worried. What do we got here? So 199s. 151. Where's a 150 card? 49. Ah, here it is. 150. Because I don't know how to count, how the decimal system. I don't know how to count. 150 card. You're focused. With your senses on alert, you're ready for any eventuality. At any time, you may choose to return this if you're confused. And cool. So that's what we are. We're focused. Numbers are hard. You don't know. You don't know my life. All right, so let's get rid of that. Let's put a 137 there. You don't know my life. You don't know me. The part of the mire to the south of the crossing seems to have been dried out by burrow holes. And then we had north, Miss Tessmacher. North. All right, let's reveal this guy because it's free. The vegetation becomes less dense, and you end up in a clearing spared from the necrodruidic stain. If you'd rather go on your way, discard. Otherwise, we can rest. You take advantage of the quiet to pick some fruit and take a little rest. Each involved character may choose to either gain 3 cards or choose up to 2 cards into this file and add them to their hand and then discard this. Something else I could do while I'm resting. There's something else I could do while I'm resting. I really don't need to do anything, but I'm trying to see if I can get rid of this stupid thing. So, sure, I'll get 3 cards back into my deck and then discard this. This is a happy card. Not bad. It doesn't have any images or numbers. Check for numbers, please. Okay. While I do this, 1, 2, 3. Shuffle these back in here. Any numbers? Good people? No? No numbers? Look at that. What is that? We need to find whatever that is, because that seems to be showing up everywhere we go. Alright. But this... the section of limbs on the left sure makes it seem like there should be something there. I'm but an old man. Why do you lay these troubles on an already troubled mind? Oh my god, I can't see a thing. The goggles, they do nothing. Let's see. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. All right, so we'll discard that and reveal 96. So crossing river leaves the Great Sea to join the Black Ocean. See, this is the one with the hard movement. I knew there was one of them. I knew it. Yep. So I think, methinks, we're here. And we need to get here. So we need to go over and up. That herbalist hut, though, that's the herbalist hut. Yeah, we're here. So the herbalist's hut, damn it, can probably help us get rid of that injury potentially, or find a potion potentially. But we are trying to get out of here. Yeah, we just need to go over and up, and it'll take us like over this way and then up. These two get discarded. We just need one more Glimmer of Hope card. That's all we need. Biscuits. And that's a 4 that goes up there, right? Every single time I shuffle my deck, I have to discard 2 cards. That's what my injury's doing. So it's awful. It's not awful. I can get rid of the injury by doing a test on it. I can, but I will need 4 successes. I can use the medic, but I would need, once again, 4 successes. I can keep 3 cards, but I need 4 successes. And I can give myself 1, which means I need 3 successes on 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. 3 successes on 3 cards. It's not the worst. Yeah, that's why I think, like, it's not the worst to get rid of right now. When I get close to the Citadel, I'll get rid of it. But it's not killing me. I don't want, if I move over here, I have to do that test, which I'm not really thrilled about. No matter where I move, this is gonna cost me 1 to move in, but 2 to move out. And we gotta test our luck, no matter what. And then we gotta ditch 7 cards to reveal that, to go where we want to go. I don't want to do that stupid test. I think that test leaves us with a problem, if I remember correctly. The herbalist hut might be able to help us. So we got to go here anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and move. So we're going to do 1, which is on the double to move here. Then we need to test here. So let's pull you, and it could be stupidly horrible. Let's see what we got. You're jinxed. So we're jinxed. Return this card, which means we fail it. So we'll return that card, and then we got to draw a 329er. So let's pull this, and the birds are inbound. Oh, it's time to fight some birds. The birds swoop down on you, cawing loudly. You try to protect the seeds and their carrier as best you can. So, evasive 2. I forgot what that meant. Let me grab the rule book. Grab the rule book for evasive 2. I forgot what that meant. Evasive. It's on the back of the Citadel sheet. Thank you. During each draw step, for every 3 cards you draw, discard X. So basically, if I draw, for every 3 cards I draw, I have to discard 2. That's not good. Alright, so we need to fight. Alright. Where's my If we fail the first one, it's not the end of the world. Like, that's the trick on this. So if we fail the first one, we'll take a 100 card, whatever that is. Probably some type of bad luck injury. It's probably an injury. Of some sort. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just need to pass the second one. Taking 2 damage, discarding cards isn't too bad. So I can fail the first one, immediately drop to the second, pass the second one, gain a glimmer of hope, build the library, fail the third one, and lose 2 cards. Yeah, the 100 card's the thing that worries me. I think that's the only thing that worries me is the 100 card. The second one I have to pass. So yeah, I drop anyway. If I fail the first one, I don't drop. I have to pass it to draw. You're right. I read that wrong. I read that wrong, Matt. So I need 3 successes to pass that, and I can only commit 2 cards. And it's a fight test. Alright, what are we throwing at these things? Equip step. Question, good people. So I can do a trinket second. Oh my god. I could lose that hoe if I do that. You're not damaging me, so I don't need the rondelle. Can I do like 2 weapons to a fight? Or can I only do 1? I probably might do the Gladius. What did I do wrong? What was my math? My math wasn't bad. I didn't do any bad math. Just read if it's gear up. Gear up step. Gear up. The active player selects from among their satchel cards those whose effects, some or all, they wish to apply. Each effect may be used only once during the action. Okay. A card may only be selected if it has a condition icon that matches the action and the keyword. Okay. When... Clarifications. You do not need to select skill cards whose effects you want to apply during this action. When the active player takes an action available on one of their cards, the action is automatically selected. So it says as many as you want, some or all. Well, it says 1. You're saying 1, but here's gear up. Step 1. Bip. Step 1. The active player selects from among their purse cards those whose effects, some or all, they wish to apply. Each effect may be used only once during the action. I'm going to read all of it. A card may only be selected if it has a condition icon that matches the taken action and no keyword in common with another selected card. There we go. So no keyword in common. You do not need to select skill cards whose effects you want to apply during the action. When the active player takes an action available on one of their cards, that card is automatically selected. When selected, can be read as part of an effect on a purse card. You may apply the effect that follows if you have selected the card during the gear up step of the action. An empty section icon on a card means the associated effect may be applied during any action. All right, so no keyword in common. All right. It's worth a check. We can... Which one? I think the Gladius is the one that we always get back. So the Gladius will be our bit. We could do the Fighter's Potion. That's this we need for the second thing, because it'll give us 4 fight symbols and heal us for 2. We can get 2. Actually, yeah, we can get 2 successes right off the gate there for that, which means we would need one. Which means we'll need 2 more successes. I mean, I could pass this first test right now. Or... we can just save it for the next. The test I care about is the mid one. That's the test I care about. So... oh, man. Sorry, I'm trying to work this out in my brain. So I can only commit... if I pull 3 cards, I can only commit 2. And if I pull another card, I have to discard 2 cards. So I gotta pull 3. No matter what. I don't have any symbols on here that are helpful. So I gotta pull 3. Choose 1 card in your discard pile and or your action deck and add it to your hand. This one isn't a bad one. But I have to block this or discard 2 cards. You may not apply the following effect if the fight action has the reach trait. During the game stop, return this card to the... return the card that shows the fight action and then take a 13 card to try your luck. I could bypass... before this comes up, I could bypass this entire fight. Ooh, but bad luck if it's not on my side. No. Determination, I think, would be a good one. I'd have to find it. Because I have to find it. Choose 1 card in your discard pile and or your action deck and add it to your hand. I could find Determination. And then I could use Determination potentially. Alright, so check this card out. This is what I was saying, I can avoid the entire fight. This card says, during the gear up step, return the card that shows the fight action, and then take a 13 card to try your luck. If you're jinxed, 1 random involved character loses 3 life, and then I take an injured card. That injured card, because I already have one, is going to be really bad. So it turns into probably like a grievous wound or something. Immediately after this is revealed, if you're already injured, take a 1 card and return this. Yeah, which would be bad. So flight would not be the way to go. All right. Okay, this is the part of the game where you just need to think it through. Yeah, I should have healed the injury, but what are you going to do? Obla di Oblada. Let's see. We can. No, I need that last glimmer of hope so I could build the academy. What can I do here? It's die rolling. I'm just checking everything one more time. What's that symbol mean? The default cost of an action, the minimum number of cards to be drawn to perform the action. Oh, okay. It reduces how much we have to draw. You'll come in handy at some point. Weapon. Trinket. We can use the flail. That's not going to help us in any way. I think we are where we are. Okay. The birds can... I know, I'm just nervous, man. Alright, so let's draw... We need to draw 3 cards. If I draw any more, I have to discard. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to determine what's going to happen based on these 3 cards. Okay? We're going to determine how we're going to use this. We're going to determine all of it. So here we go. 3 cards. Frickin' hell. Holy crap. And we'll do the +1. We will do the +1 to our hand size. What? Okay. Cool. So that was a thing that occurred. Okay, so it says when we take 100 card and move this down. So this will go to the 4. And we take 100 card. Is there only 100 card? Really? Is mine... Alright, so we take 100 card, roll a die, and apply the corresponding effect. We rolled a 6. After moving the die to the next row, lower its value by 2. Best outcome scenario. Holy biscuits. That is awesome. Thank you, game. So instead of this being a 4, we lower it by 2, then it goes to a 2. Best outcome ever. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we need 3 cards. I had a plan for a thing and now it's gone. Okay. We had a whole plan worked out on how to do this and that just messed me all up. Okay, so we need 2 successes. We can only commit 3 cards. And we're at gear up step. So let's deal with gear up step. Okay, so we can wait on this. We got 1 here. We got one success if we need it. One success if we need it. We're just going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And we got one success if we need it. Here we go. Ba-boom! Alright, so we got what we needed. We didn't have to apply anything. Okay, so you kill several birds and put the others to flight. Take a 49 card, which is a Glimmer of Hope, which I will trade in 5 to take a 99 card. So it says at any time you may return 5 Glimmer of Hope cards to take a 99 card. So we will return the 5 Glimmer of Hopes to take a 99, which is a Hope Reborn. And then we will immediately use the Hope Reborn card. Oh, this has to be blocked. Sorry. We have to block this Hope Reborn card to come over here to this thing. To this thing. To do another build bit. Here. To then come over to here to build the Academy. When you check a wreath symbol on a Destiny page, randomly take an additional 4 advanced cards to choose from. So we have the Academy. We weren't lying. We weren't lying. Okay, so let's get back to the fight. So we completed that. You kill several birds and put the others to flight. Take a 49 card and return this. We're done. We are done, because if we failed, we'd have to go down here. So return this card. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. That was chef's kiss. Okay, that was awesome. That was a thing that occurred. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Herbalist Hut for, we just need to discard 1 card for 222. The hut consists of a single room cluttered with shelves that house pots and jars gleaming in the daylight, which filters through disjointed boards in the walls. Besides the steep ladder, hundreds of small, carefully labeled drawers reach up to the ceiling where herbs and flowers are drying. Find me numbers, people. Find me numbers. You scared me half to death, exclaims an old woman. Well, come to my palace. Feel free to take a look out the window. The view is magnificent. You can even see the roofs of Kel on a clear day. So we can talk to her, while you're looking for numbers, we could talk to her for 128. You probably wondered what a mad old crab like me is doing in a shack in the middle of nowhere. I followed my father, of course. He was a druid celebrated for his talents. He hid from the world so as not to compromise himself with the dark magic of the Necrodruids. Stain the sanctity of nature is a monstrosity he has always fought. In the tradition of his order, he taught me everything he knew about plants. Unfortunately, the cauldron I threw that away. The cauldron I used to mix my potions and remedies is cracked. There are many mixtures that I can no longer make without it. If you would rather resume your journey, return the dialogue book. Otherwise, test craft repair. If we had a cooking pot, we'd be solid. We do not, because I threw that thing to the sun. And it would have given me some cool stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff that we get if we're able to do this. It's 5 successes, but we can only commit 2 cards. I think I'll have to come back to you. We get a lot of cool stuff, though. It says we get +1 production and take a 46 card. If it is not available, the involved characters share 10 life points. Banish the card, enabling you to read this dialogue, and replace it with a 222 card, and return the dialogue book. We'll try this another time when I find a pot to help you. Let me see if I could find any numbers. Nobody wrote that they saw anything, which means there weren't any numbers to see. Yeah, I can't see any numbers on this one either. That will go there. Okay, we have to discard 7, and I don't have 7. So what are we getting back here? We can try to get rid of that injury, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just 8 health. I'll take the 8 health hit. I know I have to discard 2 cards, but actually, I'm supposed to shuffle. Yeah, I screwed it up. Whatever. One, 2, and 8 health. So that puts me at 22, right? 22? Yeah, 22. 22. Okay. All right. Our ground shiver isn't 5, so we have to lose 7 cards for that bad boy. We can use fortitude. No, that's discard. Fortitude isn't going to help us. Yeah, none of that's going to help us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at your timepiece. No, you look at your timepiece. You wait across the river. Look at your timepiece. Alright, so I'm assuming that's... What's our timepiece? Timepiece. That's our life counter. I have a ground shiver. Timepiece? Oh, look at the actual time. Okay. So we're at progress difficult. Each involved character must discard 2 cards, then discard this. Nope, that's not where I am. The river suddenly rises in rapids form. It's 151, which is 1351. Oh wait, I'm at the top one. It's 1351. I'm an idiot. So a light rain is drizzling. Discard this. That's where we are. I'm at 1351. So we get to discard this. Cool. I got it. So 197. Jeez. I'm American. What do you want from me? We use the busted time. We're not like the rest of the world who's smart. What's wrong with you? Numerous tombstones overlook the mire. Strange to find them. And that's where we go. Ugh, that's gross. Yeah, and then we just head up to the Citadel from here. But it's going to cost us a lot to move from there. And it puts a 2 at the top. Yeah. Want me to be smart. What's wrong with you? All right, so we got to ski that. So here we go. 1 to move plus another one. We get to keep 1 in hand. At any time during the result step. Oh, cool. I'll keep that one. Okay. And that was our move. And we got to do our test. Lady Luck's on our side, so no problems. Okay. This should be a freebie. Oh, come on, man. Why? I don't want to fight nothing. All right, what does ambush do? Let's take a look at the card and see. Skip the first gear up step. All right, cool. Cool, awesome, thank you. Oh, if it's 5 or higher, ambush. It's not ambushing us. It's not ambushing us. So there we go. All right. Well, the Gladius is still in effect. That gives a little bit more headway. We're not ambushed. So we need to spank this guy, huh? If we beat him, we discard it. If we fail, we move down to the next. Okay, so we just need 3 successes. I'm gonna pull 4 cards. So let's see how we do. And we get to only keep 2. We'll add that one right there to make it to make us do 3. And there you go. We suffer 1 damage. And we discard that card. Suffer 1 damage, and this card is discarded. Then we reveal card 84. He is a rock. He is throwing rocks, you're right. And I looked around to see if there was any numbers on him. There isn't. All right. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Over there should be the field, and then up is the Citadel. We should be hitting the road pretty soon. So over there's a 2, and up is a 2. 2s. 2, 2. 2, and 2. Get rid of the card cam. Okay. Let's pull this stuff down a little. This will come back to my hand. 1. Yeah, I think the Citadel's like either there or 1 up from there. All right. Running low on cards, running low on health. This thing is a pain in my butt. So let's do, we've got to do 1 + 2 to move. We could do our free look there. I can't remember what that is. I just don't feel like running into any problems. Please don't make me do any tests. Please don't make me do any tests. 177. It's a free test. I can't remember what it is. I just remember I don't like it. You stroll through the cemetery because that always starts off in a good way. Surprised to discover it relatively well preserved. It is rare to find them untouched by the Necrodruid's henchmen who used to steal corpses from graves, enabling their master to shape their monstrosities. You notice a curious detail. The same family name is engraved on many of the headstones. A voice startles you. A man about 40 cycles old emerges suddenly from among the gravestones. What's that? Any numbers? Any numbers, people? I'm not talking to that dude. He's gonna attack me, I know it. It's a lantern on his chest. Yeah, it is a lantern. It is a lantern. Let's check out 275. Please don't fight me. I don't want to fight anybody else. 275. Please, sir. Have you come here to visit a lost one? No, don't be afraid. I'm Gyron, the keeper of these graves. I wager you weren't expecting to find a cemetery in such a remote place. Burial is an old custom almost forgotten today, except for nobles like us who still practice it. Restoring this very old and forgotten cemetery cost my grandfather a lot of work and tears. Yes, many tears. It was no easy task to transport the bodies of our family, decimated when the burrs caused the ground to swallow Valengard. Grandfather told me many stories about that time that will stay with me forever, and he and my father and I are buried here. I will maintain the family necropolis to keep it safe from the necrodruids and their cursed plants. If both your influence and your defense are 10 or higher, my influence is 4 and my defense is 7. Read 240, otherwise return the book. This is cool. I'm seeding parts of the map I never saw. The card you are on and the one below is as far as I went exploring this part of the map. Yeah. So this is 177. This goes here. Okay. All right. Well, there could be potential Lady Luck is not on our side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's grab all but one card, lose 7 health. And lose 2 cards, so we're losing... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this stays. These get shuffled in here, and I'll lose 7 health. And then I gotta lose 2 cards. Two really, really good cards. Okay. Taking me to 14 health. All right, then I gotta lose 3 cards to move. Because that's how this game goes. Then I gotta pull one of these things. Let me put it down underneath here so I can feel this out. Okay. Woohoo! Awesome sauce. So that doesn't happen. I get up here. And then this should be the road. But let's see what it says. A decomposing corpse is lying in the grass. You swallow your disgust and shoo away the flies to quickly search it. Take it. Oh, come on. No! I just finished pulling from these cards. It sucks. I'm shuffling them onto the table as I'm looking at you and not looking at anything that's going on. No shenanigans. Alright, here we go. Woohoo! Alright, 149. Oh, it's a bunch of 149s. Okay, I was like, is it just one 140? Nope, I'm throwing cards everywhere. 149. Bunch of 149 cards. Let's grab you. What do we got? Another mirror. Sweet, 2 mirrors. Hey, luck's on my side. And this is discarded. And we will reveal 108. It's like 30 cards of the same thing. Jeez. Okay, show me the road. Show me the singing roadway, please. All right. Up 1 over 1. Okay. So that is here. And we shuffle the ones. These have the same backs. I don't have to hide them from myself. Okay, so one up here and one over here. And we got to move. So we have to spend 1 to move. Then we have to shuffle these. Please don't be jinxed. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. Okay, so we'll move up. So we found the roadway thingy. We're close. We're gonna look at the. Okay, so we're just gonna start halving these because we're not gonna be coming back down here. So let's just half these. Right, we're just gonna fold these onto each other. Give us some space. So we can pull these down. And we're not gonna be coming back here. And I think we're close. We're super close. Holy crap! You have picked up a stone with sharp edges. It will make an excellent projectile. Holy smokes! Okay. All right, so we got good stuff, and we're putting 94 up there. Okay. 94. All right, then we go that way, and we're back home. And so, that's the road heading up. There's a 1, 1, and 1. 1, 1, and 1. Okay. We're heading up. Discard a card, reflex. Oh my god. Okay. We're so stinking close. This scares the life out of me. Let me just move myself up. My heart can't take it. My heart can't take this, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll reveal this one. My heart can't take this crap. The hell's this? Under the rubble of an old framework structure, you discover a massive chest with a rusty lock. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, a rusty lock does not resist for long. Take a 50 card, a 199 card, and a 155 card, and discard this. You feel like you almost have it. Come on. Do I have anything for keys? Anything that will assist me with a key check? I mean, I could commit. I can add a success. Which means I just need 1 success. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid, and whatever. I have to pull 3 cards. Let's see what we get. I gotta do it. Hey, Cynthia. Loot! So it's 1, 2, and you're like, oh no, you didn't. Oh, I just need 2 successes. 1, 2. Ba-boom. 2 successes. Okay. The Rusty Lock does not resist long. Take a 50 card. Good lord. Okay, so they need to make a divider for 50. So here we go. There's a 50 card. Lots of them. Lots of 50 cards. So I'll take that guy. So that's a 50 card. Put that back. A 199 card. This is the could be anything cards. Oh, I need to get the. I plan to get the expansion once the stuff hits retail. I plan to get the expansion threat that I don't have. All right, so we'll grab this guy, 199 card. Those back, and a 155 card. How many are there? There's just one. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. So, a 50 card. You leaf through the book. You have found. Yeah, morning tea. All right. So we can do stuff when we find that, which we've been finding a lot of those symbols. We got a 199 card, a grappling hook, and we've got a 155 card. Ammo. Okay. And then we discard this. And we show 75. All the way live. And home sweet home. Okay. So book here. And we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're okay with weight. Okay. So we found our home. So we're here. And we're going to skedaddle. So we're going to spend 1 to move over here. I hide on the table because I don't want any shenanigans, and I'm shuffling all these. This is it. This is the end game. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta deal with this first. For the injury. I have to do that to end the game. I'm gonna heal the injury after. I'm more concerned about this problem. Okay. Now, let's deal with this injury, shall we? Let's deal with this injury. So, we can use her to heal. Anything else we can use when healing? Oh, this is the last action, and then we're done. So I gotta throw everything I got at it. Okay. Alright, is there a stupid plant there? There is not, so I can't use that. Okay, and then we can increase the hand size. And we can give ourselves a success, and we can at any time during the result step draw 1 additional card and reveal it. So we can do all of that. Okay, so we've got our game plan. We can only commit 1 card, but we're going to make that 2, and we need 4 successes. Oh, make that 3. We can do 3 cards and we need... Here we go. So I'm doing the whole deck. I'm doing the entire deck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's our 3. Yeah, so there's our 3. So 1, 2, plus 1, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 149 card and return this. Suck gas, evildoer. I'm having 7 successive. Glare on the left side. Oh, sorry. There you go. Sorry. Yeah. There we go. I gotta find a way to diffuse the light over there. Alright, so we got a glimmer of hope. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 cards did it all. We got rid of this injury. Return this card, which is a 3. Yeah, sorry about that. The glare is just... Yeah, you have no idea about lighting. Lighting and streaming. Ask anybody who's a content creator. It's the bane of their existence. And then let's get out of here with 77. So for a 77. You're only 100 paces from the entrance to the camp. A slight euphoria comes over you as your prospect of you calling it home. So each unconscious character gains 1 life and regains consciousness. Discard all cards on the board, including your terrain card. Open the threat book where the bookmark is, and read the epilogue to the end of the scenario. And that is what we're going to do. So, wrong book. Wrong book. Drums of Desolation. So, if no character has the apprentice card, nope. Otherwise, banish the apprentice card, and then if the academy and or library is built, so this is banished. It says banish the apprentice, and then if the academy and or library is built, on the buildings page of the Citadel, read conclusion B on page 14, which I will do because I built it. It's built. Everybody's happy. Academy's done. Okay, so where was I? So read conclusion B on page 14. Ninidazir's apprentice visits the camp, paying attention to its organization and buildings. He returns to you looking satisfied. What a change. When I think of the suffering that so many gardeners endured here over the cycles of that Hopefully you can read that. What a change. When I think of the suffering that so many gardeners endured here over the cycles of that interminable war and the horrors it brought, it is calming to see so many people opening up and looking well. There's potential, that's for sure. State of play. Bind our seeds. If you have 0 objective cards, nope. If you have 1 or more objective cards, I have all of them. I will begin the growth ritual as soon as the bind our seeds are planted, the apprentice tells you. Take 299, it says if you have 1 or more. So take 299 cards. 299 cards. Those are Hope Reborn cards. Return all objective cards. For each objective card returned this way, apply the following effect. On the buildings page of the Citadel leaflet, circle the name of one built building to mark it as fortified, or if all of your buildings are fortified, check one building box. Okay, so we are going to fortify. We're going to fortify the academy. That's for, we get 4 of them. We're going to fortify the market. That's 2. We'll fortify the watchtower. That's 3. And for the 4th one, we'll fortify the grain silo. So there's only 1 building that's not fortified of what we have built. So we fortified all but 1. Awesome. And these get returned. 101, 102, 103, 104. Okay. Then what does it say to do? Community morale. If there are fewer than 5 built buildings on the building Citadel leaflet, the condition gets bad. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings built. We're good. Each player discards all the cards in hand. You finish the scenario, bind our seeds. And we will save. We'll pull a 108 card. And the next one is called the Levitators. So 107, which will lead to 108. Yeah. 107 says save it all and put a 108 card there. On how to redo. Okay. And we beat it! Yay! So we fortified a lot of buildings. We did a lot of stuff. We got them back. We got a new friend. So we discard all of these if we needed to. We got rid of the injury. We need to grab... Sorry. It's just a mess. All right, so let me just grab these. Usually I just grab these and I throw them into discard. Here. And all these go to discard. And then this is my save state condition. And we did great. Oh my gosh, we did great. Okay. All right. So... we finished that one. The Leviters is the next scenario, which is this one. So we'll put that, our bookmark there, where we'll begin that again at the Drums of Desolation. Easy, right? Yeah, no problem at all. Is me sweating profusely. So discard state. When you save your game, store the cards from your action deck underneath it. I don't have any, so that'll be that. And we'll put her under there with her block cards. And then we've got all this stuff that gets put here with a 108 card right on top of it. And that goes into the save. That goes into the save section. And we return 107. All right. Leave her stuck on the tree. You know, it's crazy to think we were going to abandon the healer lady, and she was the MVP of this run. I agree. I was going to leave her, but I couldn't do it, so it didn't work. Yeah, I know. I was thinking of doing that. I'm glad I didn't. I'm really glad I didn't, that the companions are working out, though. So for people who've played this game, I'm curious, if you're in chat, let me know if you've already played this section. If you're not in chat and you're watching this later, just put it down in the comments below. Has my game varied from your game at all? Like, has it varied widely from what you've had before? Let me know. I'm super curious on that to see how our state of play has been. Cynthia, hey, she said, yeah. Oh, yes, mine has varied from yours. Okay. Did you leave the lady stuck in the tree, Cynthia? Did you leave her stuck in the tree? So, we finished out, and that's going to end this one, which also ends my day of vacation for my birthday weekend. So, oh, you never met the lady, and those foggy cards are going to vary a lot. Yeah. So, but at least your state of play will be different, and you'll see different things in it. But it was a good play. It was a good game. I'm still liking this game a lot. I'm curious what's going to happen as we discover more and more things. We've got a side quest. Yogi, you said I screwed that up, so when I go back there, I'll get the side quest card back and hang on to it to see what happens. But so far, I mean, our defense is building. Our influence is building. Our knowledge is pretty good. Yeah. I'm going to build the pens and go get the pigs. Or the sheep, or whatever they are. And then I think my next thing after that is... Ooh, if I build a sanatorium, I get 5 extra life points when we set out. The apothecary will help us make some potions. The cemetery will give us a Hope Reborn card, so I think we build after the pens. I'm probably going to build the cemetery and see how that goes. I would just assume your ground shiver will go up at the start of next quest. Yeah, probably. It's getting close to whatever's going to happen. Oops, sorry. And then more of the map opens up easier. Yeah. And now you will get proper lost. Man, getting our ground shiver ranked up would help immensely. I agree. Pigs, sheep, whatever. A farmer you are not. Exactly. What am I, a farmer? Damn it, Jim. I'm a terrible dice roller, not a farmer. I took photos of my map state at the end of each play. Oh, cool. Yes. So I'm curious, like, once Cynthia, I know you completed Drums of Desolation already, so I'm curious how our stories vary at the end. So let me know how it goes. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Find some lunch and see how I go. This wasn't a long play. This one was about 2 hours and 30 minutes with my annoying ranting at the beginning. So I think we did pretty good. It went well. But we will continue to play this game. I want to continue to play this game. I have to find the time to play this game. So we'll have to see where I can slip this into the story. It may take over for Agamonia. To be honest, I'm liking Agamonia, but I'm liking this more. So it may take over for Agamonia, or we'll find another place, because I know Kate, Cynthia, and I are supposed to be getting back to playing Arkham Horror at some point. But I think I think the timetable's in flux right now, so I'll have to check with the two ladies to see how what the plan is for us to finish Circle Undone and then start Feast of Hemlock. So we'll see how it goes. Soon TM. And we'll see where it goes. Okay, until then, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're not just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome, or thank you for dropping in and hanging out as well. I will see you tomorrow. I have Agamonia on there, but I might switch it. I don't know. We'll see. I might switch it out. I might call an audible on that one. I want to play a different game. So we'll see how it goes. But until then, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.